There's no start screen today. There's just do. Today is just do. I do.
I do.
I do. I got my candles in today. They're huge. They're like, they're massive.
Nice.
They were definitely $30 worth per candle.
I definitely need a refill on candle, but I don't want to spend the money. So I am hurt. My
I have
wallet is hurt.
that is fair. I have one thing to say. I might need to buy a candle wick cutter. Cause my scissors are dull now. I can't cut anything with them. Don't you love my title for my stream? I'm finally going somewhere. Question mark?
Adventure.
Adventure. What was I doing up here? Was I exploring? I don't remember. Whatever.
Fear is weakness. I never feel fear.
Aw, 31 frames per second. Aw.
FPS gamer.
Vomits. Hi, Luna.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be in bed? Oh wait, no. Never mind. Let me be quiet.
No bed, only wake.
Shut up.
What is bed?
What is veg?
Bitch.
Yes, you are supposed to be hella asleep.
Body chop yourself. That
No,
helped.
but like to be fair, Luna lives in the other side of the world, so like, aka the other side of this continent.
Understandable.
So she has time to sleep. Us, on the other hand, I don't know about us.
I'm the familiar in this.
You're the familiar.
The worst
Sure.
familiar.
I mean, you can use headbutt. You'd be more useful than Enno over here. What? Am I wrong?
It's funny because it's true.
Can I try? I wonder if I could teleport to the place I'm supposed to get to. Oh, 30 frames per second.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
No idea what's going on.
Hello, Nelly. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw. I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
Bro, what's this here?
Lumos. Leviosa. Incendio.
Be another return later point.
I don't feel like solving this puzzle right now.
That Valorant sound effect of a distant judge shot in Phoenix's dying noise is just so funny.
What?
I'm watching his Valorant stream.
Oh, nice. Welcome to the adventures of my wizarding, Luna. It is late. I don't even know how much gamer time I can put in. Because I do not want to be up. My goal is to get up early in the morning tomorrow. So God knows how long this is gonna turn into. And my computer can barely run this game. Not gonna lie.
It struggles.
I do be struggling.
Mm. One more Spectre. They're playing it. They're playing the thing very well.
Oh, for
Their
real? You haven't
comeback.
seen this game before? Well, Zero. That's kind of surprising. I mean, that's fair. If if Hope didn't stream it, then it makes sense that you didn't get to watch it either. It's really demanding on your graphics card. And my graphics card cries. Cause it's old. She runs, but she doesn't run well.
You struggle.
She's struggling. If I had a newer graphics card, it'd be fine, but I don't. But that's okay.
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do all that. Tomorrow I'm definitely doing Pilates.
Health. Health and death.
There you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to
dude.
your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
So a quick TLDR, Luna. So basically I am a 5th year student joining
Are you
into
serious?
Hogwarts. And that's a very special thing because normally people don't do that. I have a special case where I am able to see ancient, like traces of ancient magic that people thought was lost. And for reference, this is about 100 or a few hundred years before the actual events of the book in Harry Potter.
Sebastian
yeah.
mentioned sneaking
yeah.
into the restricted section.
So I'm a
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
special case of I know I see magic. And we're trying to figure out the reason why
No, I did.
we're trying to figure out the secret journey that I'm on, because no one else can see this, and then there's certain people that are trying to unlock the knowledge of ancient magic. And there's this goblin that's the big boss man's that I have to defeat because he wants power.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Victor Rookwood is one of the antagonists.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Very sad.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
I looked away from mid.
And
I wanted to
those
get shot
annoying
behind from mid.
prefects would love nothing more than to
But-
rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Yeah, the Guardian.
Revelio.
Quietly now.
That bird starts scared the shit out of me. Okay.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Oh yeah, this one. This is the one he's. Oh yeah, that game. I fucking hated it.
librarian's still here.
Come on.
Behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
Well, that mildly sounds manipulative.
I know.
I like
just
people
the
being
spell
in
to
debt
repair
to me.
this armor. Revelio.
Oh, god damn it, Reparo. Is it Reparo? It's Reparo.
Reparo.
Shorty Gaming.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. Lumos. Where might this lead?
Oh. I don't like how it whispers in my ear. It kinda makes me nervous.
Reparo. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. I'll keep it ready.
Ancient magic.
Ancient magic. See,
Ancient.
I'm ancient magic man. Now I gotta beat these guys. Dang it!
Love your song.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oh, I see.
Ish move.
Oof, what? The way the stuff moves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, it's time to get my butt beat.
Jar.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was really hard.
Congratulations. You are rewarded
It
with
is
a
a book
door
after
opening.
all.
It's because the control button is all the way down the bottom.
You still haven't found something to rebind it to?
No, because shift is running.
Don't like it on like V or B.
No.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
She looks sus.
I am glad.
No.
Especially in light of your unusual situation.
She didn't look too
starting as a
happy.
5th year.
Not gonna lie.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday
What
after
if her
class,
true
you
thoughts
asked
were like,
about
damn, he saved my
beautiful
before dying
swirls
brother.
you saw years
Curse
ago
this
when
guy.
you visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
Oh, never mind.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She did not do that. She feels like she did not do that.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Oh my gosh.
Hmm?
This clip on this VOD. What a chain of events just transpired in this video game.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
What an interesting storyline.
Yeah, this game pretty good.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
And it has
Still,
like a
I
good
will need
functional
time to
side
study
quest
what
system.
remains.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we can
Pretty
still
good.
salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally
I
well.
should make run
I look forward to
my
seeing
cap
all that
flop.
you've accomplished when I return.
Shift everything
and
up.
don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how
That
much you can
sounds like
learn
it'd
from
feel
them as
weird.
well.
But way more functional than using control, I guess.
It's because my pinky. I use my pinky to press down shift. My pinky is right above. Is just rest on shift. That's why.
Yeah, I get that. But then, like, using caps lock as a key just sounds really weird to me. I don't know why.
Why you don't even use it for anything?
I know. Yeah, maybe it's just like some like MMO issue for me. Just randomly caps lock at someone. Because you forgot you're toggling it so often because it's a key.
I mean, like, it's because I have to stretch my hand out. Stretch my, like, pointer finger to reach V and B. And C is, like, I don't know what C is used for.
Damn, I made a mistake for not making
Professor Fig
food.
and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Yeah, what's wrong with using caps lock as a toggle?
I don't know, it's just a mental thing. Mental block. Nothing wrong about it physically.
You sound like you are shooken up by this.
Yeah, it's honestly like reality breaking, not gonna lie.
Why?
I don't know, it's a mental block, don't worry about it.
It's just like the thought of it. You're just like, well, caps lock.
It sounds like illegal to me, that's why.
Oh, I like your hair. Thank you. I'm Granny. Thank you, Sir Booyah. I'm a granny because of it.
Scarves.
Hmm? Scarf?
Scarves.
Oh, scarf. Yes.
I'm a big fan of scarves, but I feel like I can never pull them off. Like, I just get really ugly scarves, but I just feel like I feel so ugly in them.
Okay, let it sink in, you know. I'm gonna let it sink in that I use tab. That I use caps lock as a toggle.
You're gonna yell at a lot of people.
How?
Just randomly forget that you have caps lock toggled when you respond to someone.
Well, no, I look at
All
what I
games.
type before, you know. Before I hit the button. You think I just press the button? And then just go for it? No, I don't want to check at it. I look at it. Here, let me change those settings right here, right now. Sprint. Caps lock. Lock on. Confirm. And we're gonna use, not mouse. I need my... Yeah, they use C for something else in here. And use the rest of this left-hand side to just do something else. Huh. Where's control?
That's actually a lot of keys. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. Shift. There we go. That's why I said, like, they have to be using this for something else. I think it's more optimal when you play this game to use a controller, not gonna lie.
It's like layered.
Hmm?
Because
because it's layered.
Yeah.
It'd be more comfortable.
I don't know, I feel like games in this like sort of archetype, like Souls and stuff in particular, it's just more optimal to play with a controller.
Yeah.
I cannot speak fast listening to myself. I need to let me on the stream finish talking before I could talk.
Okay. That should fix all of my problems. Now that run is on caps lock, it just makes more sense. There we go. It's easier for me to reach with my pinky than like V or B. Well, V I use for this button.
Mm.
And then C is used for other things like mounts and stuff. So why does it take so much stuff? Actually, I'm kind of interested. What does the controller layout look like for this? Probably more optimal.
Yeah. You probably have 2 triggers that are layered.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have a wheel.
Yep. You would not get carpal tunnel when you're playing on a controller. When you're playing on the keyboard, you will get carpal tunnel. That is just it.
Revelio.
Oh wait.
Incendio.
Luna says it really depends on the game, I think. My hands strain a lot playing Celeste.
On controller? That's fair. I think my hands would be more comfortable.
Honestly, Celeste's is just a cramping game. It is schmoovin'.
Hello, Lucan.
Lots of
Is the
schmoovin'.
final round of Crossed Ones ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this.
My hands are cramping
the
just from
moment
this
that we
game.
find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Target lock and press the arrow keys while I'm Why? Why would I do that? My mouse! I'm using a mouse to aim. Why would I suddenly move my hand off the mouse?
Yeah, games like these never really have optimal keyboard layouts. Dark Souls is notorious for its terrible keyboard layouts. Left hand fader keys and right hand controller.
Act like a winner.
That's sounds pretty efficient, not gonna lie. But really weird. Granted, terms but it works. Like, I know some people do that for like competitive games like Apex, sort of.
There goes my way.
It's just 1 and 2 away from silver. I'm still thinking League of Legends ranking. I always get the two mixed up, I swear to god. It ever happens every time I play ranked in this game again. Without fail, I always get them.
Mixed up, yes. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Oh yeah. 3 games in a row where I won and I got bronze 3. Honestly, that's probably the high. That's like the best.
Wait, I ended up switching my left hand to arrow keys and right hand on controller. What?
Yeah. Dual setup. Hybrid.
My head hurts thinking about it.
It's just super efficient,
pleased
but
to have
it
done as
sounds
well as I
really
did.
weird.
And we're pleased to have such a
It's
gracious
'cause,
champion.
yeah, it's a
now, to the
rewire.
victor goes the prize.
Yeah.
And so it is my
still
great
haven't played
honour
the
to
other
present
game,
you
too.
with
I
this
think it works,
simple
though.
yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been...
Can I just say, Luna, that I put my sprint on control caps lock. Because you know where it was before? It was all the way in control. I mean, the dodging button was all the way in control on my keyboard. And I cannot reach that with my pinky. Not gonna lie. It's very hard for me to reach it. So I moved it up to shift. Which meant my sprint, that was on shift. Yeah. Damn, you got tiny hands. You right.
Pointy. No.
My hands are really small. So my pinky can't reach the control button on my keyboard. It naturally just sits on my shift. And the next thing that can reach comfortably is my caps lock.
Honestly, not gonna lie, even with fingers that can reach it pretty comfortably, it's still a pain in the ass to reach. The fact that I sort of just have to like mildly move my pinky downwards feels really weird. I hate pressing control.
Okay, but like on MapleStory, it's Control Shift Z X V C V, like at the
Yeah, I
bottom.
shifted everything to more of a DFO type keyboard layout
I don't know
when
what
I play
that is.
MapleStory. It's instead of like Control and Alt, it's like ZXC, ASDF, QWER for like hotkeys, and then I moved all the menuing away from QWER, you know, to like
Understandable.
more to the right all the menu hotkeys are on the right half, and then, like, skills and like hotkeys and stuff are on the left half. And so like control and alt are like used for very rare things.
Oh, the mouse.
Yeah. I still hate pressing them when I have to, but it's
Really?
still assigned. Yeah, it feels really
I-
weird for me.
I moved when I played Maple Story, it was my hands were naturally just on Control, Shift, Z, and X, and then Z, X, and Control. Yeah, that's where my hands were all the time.
Because it feels way more comfortable for me to rest my 3 fingers on ZXC and thumb on space, and my pinky sort of just around.
That's fair.
That way I can just shift upwards for more hotkeys too.
I don't know. I would have to look at my Maple Story like layout, but I think that's what I moved it to. But yes, I have very small hands, Luna. Like, my hands are the size of a child's. Which is why, most of the time, I really can't hold on to a mouse properly.
You know, I've never thought about the size of your hand like that. Damn. You're right.
You literally see me every day.
I know, but I've never thought about it like that. And now it's put into perspective.
What,
Holy
like-
shit.
It's just like a shower thought for Andy. It's just your shower thoughts now.
Wait, like what? What is the big...
But no, it's just like your hand. Like I knew your hands were small, but saying that it's the size of a child's really just like put it into perspective for how small it is.
Oh,
because I've never actually thought about it. I'm just like a small hand.
Small hand, yes. Oh no. I did oopsies. I made my Valorant thing go off. What's it called? My sensitivity got overloaded. I was messing around with with like the sensitivity, and at one point I started spinning really fast, and I'm like, oh god, hell.
I see. Whenever I do that, it almost makes me vomit.
It didn't make me vomit, but I was just like, oh my god, my eyes.
This looks interesting.
It makes me get really nauseous.
Because all I saw was like the lighthouse, the lighthouse thing, and then I just go. I want to rate Arc Knight's operators at some point.
I mean, I did tell you that Lily's hand just wraps around my hand.
Oh.
You know, for some reason that was just a passing thought, and I just did not heed it. I was like, huh, that's cool, and then just sort of push it to the side.
I legitimately had to think about it just now.
Yeah,
I did like I forgot that dude in the glasses name, but like the one where he's just like looking at the hands and turning them, just like looking off in the distance. Fuck, I forgot.
Small hand.
What was his name? Hannibal. There we go.
Yeah, like the only person's hand that would be smaller than mine is literally a baby.
Mum.
Oh, this.
Yes, that. In the subject of hands,
It is
it
good
just
to see
works
you,
out.
my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me
That's
why
pretty
they were
good
looking
meme.
for you.
I like that meme.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
I'm just Hannah
When
was
were you
like
at
looking,
Gringotts?
looking at his
Just
hands.
before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late
Can
for
be
the
used
sorting
for anything.
ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm
Damn,
honest.
I cannot focus on
Professor
work
Fig
when
says
I'm
I have a
around
rare
people.
connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Damn.
Is that the magic you
Hey.
used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so.
you go
I'm
back to
still
work.
learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have
I'm gonna have a lot of
inspired
fun
me to
editing
take a
this one.
stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason
This
my mother
game.
and I left Matabili.
Once I finish splicing and
I am not
editing,
going
I'm
to
gonna,
sit
I'm
by
gonna
and
enjoy
watch
it.
them destroy
Oh,
my
yeah,
new
me
home.
too.
So long. It's so long as well because I don't know how long that game lasted for, but we managed to get the late game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Never trust a man who looks too smart. That's what my mother always said.
If you work all day with your hands, you're no better than...
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares.
Mouse.
I've nothing to sell now.
They
I never
keep
thought it'd come to
failing.
this. Be on your guard.
But it
Ranrock
comes
and his
here.
loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only
So
way to
much.
get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts,
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Nobody will listen. These little students. You survived longer than expected. Look what you...
Can you knock him into the water?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Perhaps some nice... Take up, we can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not...
I know you're...
You've made a grave mistake. Novice bug. Stop that!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I'm curious about the trials.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Is that monkey noises? I don't realize we did that. We were so deprived.
Yes, how beautiful!
What the fuck?
What a day! I can
I
hardly
didn't expect to hear the second awaken.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, they never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it,
It's okay,
I may
go to
be
bed
able to
soon
bring my
anyway.
father some peace.
Pick up this quest and then go.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be what? I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock.
Excellent.
I should dive down and see.
Better find out. Oh, yeah.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I can't believe this girl got me swimming in a lake.
Peasant. And you're still not out of breath. Look at this champion go.
I trust you didn't
We
find
wish
the
you could
dive
swim
too
this
terribly
well.
difficult.
You know it.
This
Hello, Grace.
cardio.
I followed your
That's
bearings
not
on a
even
dive
cardio.
at Black
That's just a
Lake.
full
Oh, how
strength
incredible!
workout.
Did you find the astrolabe?
Stamina and strength.
Not only that, the amount of clothes that are weighing down
I did, but it wasn't easy.
robes.
I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's
Not
fair,
more
I suppose.
dynamic.
A reward, so to speak, for finding the
These
buried
are some
treasure.
jacked
Thank you
mages.
for recovering it. You do
I
well
mean,
to
that's
keep
what
an
they
eye out
taught
for more
you
spots to
if
dive.
you watch Maji.
A diver of
or
your caliber
read
is certain
Maji.
to find all sorts of things down
Maji the
there.
Labyrinth or whatever.
I watched
Thank
it,
you again. And
but
I
I
do hope
don't
you
really
keep
remember too
diving.
much about it
You
besides some of
certainly
the
have a knack
fights.
for finding
It's
treasure.
because remember when Aladdin had to go to like magic school, and the first class he ever got placed in was like actual physical ed, so they just all got jacked.
Understandable.
It's like
That's
a place
why.
right out of a storybook. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Ron.
Yeah, just moving
Hello, sir.
around in this game
What
is
do
so
you sell here?
beautiful.
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Now imagine if you had a good computer to run this game.
What do you have for sale?
I have it on
What can
medium
I help you
settings.
with
I could only imagine how gorgeous this looks.
In fucking all fucking extreme levels.
I hope to see you again
It would probably
sometime.
look super pretty. This is 25%. Hold up. 25? Y'all, look at me.
It does kind of give.
But look at the defense. It's a legendary item. And I'm a stat player. But this okay, I got glamour.
Oh. Glamour, good.
There's a transmog setting. Bless.
Actually. Any game with transmog setting, good game.
It's free.
Oh. Not even pay to transmog. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna need this. It's ugly, but it worked. It's 25 offense. Oh. Glamour. I kind of like this white coat though, not gonna lie.
Always glamour.
I had the deal, the pre-order thing too. I got this.
Oh.
This effect's
Glamour.
on. Yeah, but I don't want to wear it. I want to be role-playing.
Honestly, my favorite pre-order gifts are always like cosmetics.
Glamour.
Yeah.
Glamour shills.
Yeah. Yeah. It shows that you're also an OG. Once the game ages a little more.
Yes. Yes, I'm role-playing 100%. I'm trying to make sure that I don't just like throw something out because I have limited slots.
Oh, inventory management.
Yes. It's okay though. The things that you throw out still stay as cosmetics.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's a separate thing. So like you can have cosmetics that are separate. The inventory for cosmetics is separate from that of you know, your personal gear.
Good cosmetic, good inventory system, good game.
But you can't get rid of the glamour face. Like you can't just like throw something out that you don't want. I don't know how it replaces it, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't know. I haven't gotten there yet.
We'll find out. I haven't played through the game in so long.
Oh, so you're
just-
experiencing with me? With me?
Yeah. I haven't watched anyone else stream it.
Just because no one wants to try to get crucified.
That's honestly fair. But it's also like I'm actively trying to avoid watching the content for the game.
Oh, wait, why?
Because you said you're gonna stream it anyway.
Oh, the mouth. So you're just... Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I had a mount. Let me go back to my dorm. Where's the dorm? Grand staircase? Yes.
And this is a good map system too. I
Not
can't
gonna
get
lie.
over it.
It's pretty hard to navigate. Like the being able to remember which room is what. That's why I
That's
enjoy
fair.
using the list to the right. I mean the left. This?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have the option of just clicking through this and figuring out where the hell you need to go. Or you could just...
Yeah. I think this map system is super cool.
I like it. It's very finicky with this, like, being able to select on this side. But it's really nice right here.
Yeah, it's stylistic. You get to just choose however you want to.
Mm-hmm. I kind of
Big
wish
fan.
that the map had, like, instead of having, like, this being taken up, well, I wish there was more information right here about your quests. But, like, you have these for that reason. So it doesn't matter. But I think this is gonna be a good time for me to just save where I need to. Yeah. Let me just save the game.
I need to at least finish splicing this before I get off.
Why are we only learning all the boring potions? When are we learning Felix Felicis? Knowing Sharp, he'll probably teach it after we've done our exams.
Revelio.
I wish I could sit in the chairs.
Yeah. Being able to interact with the world like that is always such a nice touch. Like petting a dog.
Now?
I can pet a cat. I just can't. I can eat stuff too. I can eat the apple. I just can't sit in the chair.
Wow,
Sad.
I think that's some oversight.
Can't sit in a chair but can eat apple.
You're right. I
What-
actually think that's some
What,
oversight.
what happens if you just want to eat apple while sitting in a chair then?
I want to
Oh,
be
maybe
able...
the game. Maybe they tried, but the game would break. Maybe that's why they don't allow you to do that.
The game just
No,
spaghetti
but
close.
like, there's all these chairs here, and I just want to chill and take a picture of myself. Even in
Not even the benches
Dream.
outside?
No, I can't even set out those. I just had to stand. But like,
Either
even
it's
in
some
Dreamlight,
major oversight.
even in Dreamlight Valley, I can do it. This freaking Disney game, I can do that in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't laugh. Someone's gonna make a mod in this game.
I just want to be
Maybe,
able to
like-
sit my RP.
They're
Okay.
100% gonna make a mod to let you sit.
Yeah.
Because you have this entire world. Like, why can't I RP?
I guarantee you, it's just some massive oversight that they missed it because they thought it was so simple that they'd get to it later.
I'm mad.
Or
They don't-
it
or
would
they-
break the game if you sat down.
Or they don't think.
No, but
Actually,
like, you
yeah,
can
now
open
you
up
think
doors. You can open up doors like live, and if
I
there's no
think about
loading
it,
time.
yeah, because I think they have to spend a lot of resources just to make an animation for every chair that exists in the game in a certain position.
No, but
Obviously-
you can just use the generic sit down
Default,
function
yeah,
for
you
every
could
chair
just-
in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but, like, I
same
don't know,
one
I'm just-
asset.
I'm saying just like the design wise, but that's just I don't know, just in a game like this.
No, but you could just do one sitting position, and then that's fine.
Yeah, just one sit animation.
Like, just
Yeah.
There are a lot of
when,
games that do that.
anything.
Either that they just don't have a demographic for it.
Yeah, it's genuinely just one of the two things. It's either a massive oversight and they forgot to do it because it's such a simple thing they probably pushed it last and just forgot about it, or for some reason sitting down in this game would break the code and just break the game.
Okay, but look at this. Just apple. Apple.
Hogwarts Legacy. Why?
Like there has to be an explanation. It's not
Sit
just
and check. Well, you
for
see,
no reason.
wanna know what's funny? You know what I just remembered?
Hmm.
You know what I just really remembered? There's already a sitting animation, and that's when you got sat down from the sorting hat.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it exists. Like I guarantee you, it would break the game, so they just disabled it on release. There's going to be
No,
like a bug
there's
fix.
no
I swear to
way.
God.
No, there's
I
no
swear to God,
way.
they're
I
gonna
don't
come out with a
think it
patch
will.
or something where they're gonna let you sit down now.
Well, here's the thing. The very reason that players cannot interact with such things as the general environment of Hogwarts Legacy is what not interact as much with the general environment of Hogwarts Legacy is the aim of the game. Since the video game was not intended to be a real-life simulator, some features were not deemed necessary. Working in a stressful condition can be hard for developers, unneeded parts of the games often get cut out.
I
The
hate that.
map itself is enormous, and there's numerous other things the players can do. Therefore, it's likely most people won't even be using this option in the first place if it existed. Furthermore, the idea of sitting down when there's so much to do and explore seems counterintuitive. Instead of lounging in the common room, there's plenty of secret rooms just waiting for players to discover, focusing on the
Oh, they didn't
daily
want people to just
yeah,
RP the entire time playing and
yeah.
not just play
So
the game.
basically, they just give the middle finger to like that demographic of people. Like, I want to experience Hogwarts like as if I was like there. And it's
Yeah,
like no,
just like
it's
make
like
a YouTube
they're like
series, slice
they're
of
like
life or something.
they're like no, just play our game.
Yeah, just play the game as
No,
intended.
but it's like it would be smart because like you are literally RPing. You are
Yes,
literally.
but the thing is,
Pretty much these guys are being tyrannical.
But to be honest, I
That's
can
pretty
also
much.
understand. I can understand it too because even this game is a single player game. There's no like co-op or
But still, like you would
multi-lobby.
increase. It's a marketing thing, though, right? Like you get more money if you allow people to
I
sit
get
down.
it. I get that, but like the problem is apparently that's not their aim of the game.
Yeah,
That's
they're
not
just
how they
being
pitch.
tyrannical.
Yeah, they don't. That's not how they pitched their game to the developers. They had the pitches like, "Hey, this is gonna be adventure, Hogwarts, all stuff." They don't even bother considering like the hardcore fans that want to like RP and stuff.
Yeah, they're pretty much just forcing everyone to play the game how they intended, instead of just being flexible and letting fans do what they want.
Okay, but they added this game.
Yeah, they're just toxic.
I hate this.
The developers are toxic. That's why. TLDR developers toxic.
Why can't I RP in the
indeed, your
game?
field guide.
I'm already RPing by being in the main protagonist of this game. Am I not? Come on. Come on.
They hate hardcore RPers, apparently.
But honestly, that could also like flare up like a whole nother like everything else. But eh.
Okay, well, guys, I'm gonna go head to bed. I will stream maybe later tomorrow. Don't quote me on that.
Oh jeez.
But yeah. See you guys tomorrow or day after that.
Goodbye.
Ah.